Hello there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery doing another quick review on a number of newly anodized knives. This will probably be the last batch that I get done before Christmas. Definitely will be doing additional knives after Christmas, but got some pretty neat new stuff here that I'm pretty excited about. Got a number of zero tolerances, and then I've got an HTM that I haven't seen anybody do any anodizing on, so I figured I'd take one apart, see how it would turn out. And man, I tell you what, I'm pretty excited about that neat little knife. It's got some serious kick when it comes to opening. So let's go ahead and hit these one at a time. And of course, because I'm excited about that HTM, we'll go ahead and start off with that one. It is a Daryl Ralph design, I believe. So it's something a little bit different. Like I said, I haven't found any of these anywhere on the web that have been done. This thing has got just a crazy bright purple going on it. The video really doesn't do it justice. Super bright purple. Trying to kind of, if you get those, the turning and that kind of thing. Just a really cool looking little knife. It's got that swirly pivot and the swirl and the carbon fiber. I guess you call that an onlay since it's not inlaid in it. The blade is a little bit off to the side, but that is how that one came. It is a tip down carry only. The purple blue on this is just crazy. It's actually really purple. There's a slight underhue of blue, but it is mainly just a crazy purple. That's the carbon fiber. And man, when this thing goes, boom, it has got a wicked flipping action to it. It's stronger than a lot of the switchblades that I've played with. Give that a little push and poof, it is right there. So there is your HTM logo, S30V, DDR, and then the good old made in the USA. So I tell you what, this thing with that black blade and the black hardware and the purple just pops like crazy. Lockup is very soon on it. It is good and tight, so that's not a problem. This one does not have the steel lock bar insert, so honestly having that nice early lockup is probably a good thing, because as it wears, that lock bar will probably go a little bit further in there. But like I said, flipping action on this thing is just crazy. So I will definitely be picking up a couple more of these. Hopefully they sell really good. This was a nice surprise. I've been looking at these for quite a while. They're a little bit more pricey. This one came a little bit less than I was used to seeing. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and like I said, very happy with that decision. So you'll probably see a few more of these from me. I would like to get the bigger model, but it is substantially more expensive, so we'll have to see how that works. Again, nice action. Thumb stud works as your blade stop against the handle. Titanium handles, carbon fiber onlay. It's got a little bit different spring system you can see down in there, but just a really cool little knife with some crazy kick. So very happy with that one. Let's go ahead and run in here. Here's a nice 562 done in that high voltage blue going into the green. In reality, the color is a little more vibrant. Then I went ahead and stone washed it and re-anodized it that bronze. As you can see, I buffed up the hardware and heat anodized all the hardware. That is the stock hardware, so it's steel hardware that's just been buffed and heat anodized, including the pocket clip. Nice centering on it. Action, of course, beautifully smooth. Love these little knives. Did that side of the pivot as well. Lockup's about 20% on that one. Just an overall cool little knife. I like that bronze stonewash with the bronze hardware. So something a little bit different. I guess we'll roll into the next one. Looking very similar. Yeah, it's another green to blue, but this is the 452CF. I did go ahead and do the hardware up front. I left the black hardware in the back. Of course, threw a little lanyard on it. Action on that again. Nice and smooth. I really like that bronzed hardware on that. And it has been stonewashed and then re-anodized, so all of the high points have that bronze to it. That 562CF that we just saw does have a little bit heavier bronzing on it. But very nice knife, centered nicely, great action, can't go wrong there. Let's see, next one up, another of the nice little 450s. I've satin finished that pocket clip, getting rid of the, taking that, oops, got a little smudge there. Taking that ZT off of there, getting rid of the gray finish. This is a nice green black background with a faded drizzle. So starting with the blue, going darker blue, purple, into the gold. Nicely centered. Great little flipper. These things, if you're into a slimline knife, looking for an everyday carry, it is a fantastic choice. The 450s and the 450CF, you just can't go wrong with these knives. Nice and slim. Lockup's right about probably 40%. Has a steel lock bar insert, and the action on this thing is crazy smooth. Really good little knife. Now let's jump in here with another 562CF. Oh, I forgot to show the other side on that other one. Definitely carbon fiber. This is a nice purpley blue color, so it's got a little more purple in person, and then a nice green drizzle. Again, satin finished pocket clip, buffed up hardware on the titanium side. Left the black here, but did buff the pivot there. Centering is pretty nice there. And again, oops, as my finger slips. About probably 30% on that lockup, but the action on these 562s is great. Just can't go wrong with this knife. Hinder collaboration, zero tolerance. This is the fancier version with the higher end steel, the CTS204P. Just really nice knives. Good, solid, fits in the hand perfectly. Very ergonomically designed. Pocket clip's not a problem on that one. Now, if you guys have noticed here lately, I have started playing with some different designs. As you can see, couple of my star points, that one, and one more over here, just a tad bit out, but back that out a little bit, and as you can see, that is a sharp looking little design. Threw a couple stars on there, nice high voltage blue, threw the lanyard on to match, centered up nicely, and as has been the case with all of these 456s, I have not had any issues with any of these to date. So really nice knives, flip great, adds a little extra style with those little stars in there. So I have started playing with that, adding some shapes. I did heat anodize the hardware. We got a little bit of a splotch on the back pivot, but it's still a colored splotch, so kind of fits in. Heat anodize those two screws as well to match the bronze and the stars. So really cool looking little knife. Pleased with the way that turned out. Like I said, a couple of those points are just a tad bit off, but honestly that's probably as close as I've seen people come, and I'm sure I'm going to be getting better because take a look at this one. Got a nice little lizard in there. The only thing there's any issue with is you got a couple bright spots at the top of the fingers. There you go, you can kind of see it right there, and then the bottom finger on that back leg. But man, when you get out at a little bit of a distance, you really don't notice it. Cool looking design. Went green, sanded the edges, gave it that blue tinge to match the little lizard. Centered up really nicely. I did have to reprofile the top of this, so the zero tolerance logo is not there anymore. So I ground that out. And of course, like all the 900s, these things are just little tanks. I really like this design. If I was to carry a small knife, this is a big knife in a small package. Seriously solid. Great little working knife. Good stuff. Got some fingerprints in there. It's a little fingerprinty. There is a little bit of a shine spot right there and right there. Two little minor things, but nothing to get excited over. Is a little bit fingerprinty, but Windex, clean cloth, or a nice paper towel, good quality paper towel, takes it right off. So very happy. Starting to get into some logos. As you can see, some different designs. This cool little lizard guy will be up for sale pretty soon here. And any of you that are on Instagram have seen, look at that, boom, got the JD Cutlery going. Good old Bradley. Of course, they're not in business anymore. Poor man Sabenza, when it first came out, is what a lot of people referred to. It's an alias. Titanium both sides, went the fade with the bronze drizzle on the backside, stonewash the clip, and of course had to throw the JD Cutlery in there. But very good. Still working on the technique a little bit, but this one turned out just about perfect. Lettering there, nice and solid. JD, nice and solid. This is a cool little knife. It's been a while since I've carried it. It's been out of the rotation for a while, but now it's a walking, talking billboard. So definitely be carrying this one a lot more. Threw that lanyard on there. Looks nice. Last one I've got is another one of these great 220s. Have gone ahead and got to clean that out of there, but went ahead and brushed the clip, buffed all the hardware, anodized it a nice high voltage blue green, and then gave it that nice green drizzle. It does have that orange aluminum backspacer. Probably throw a lanyard on there if I can find something to match the colors right. Got your little ZT emblem. Buffed out the hardware here. There's still a little bit of black in there, but doesn't look bad at all. Nice piece. These are knives that I don't understand why they're not selling a lot hotter than they are. This is one serious knife. For the money, you can't beat it. It is rock solid, titanium both sides, serious knife, very good fit to the hand, really ergonomically designed. I mean, it fits good. Lockup is crazy good. Looking about 20%. Centered in there nicely. So that's looking good. And the action on these things is just crazy. I mean, the blade falls on its own. That ball bearing pivot just really allows her to fly. If you would ask me what's holding this one from selling like crazy in the marketplace, I think you're staring it in the eye right there. It's that orange aluminum backspacer. I love the way it's shaped and everything, but orange, as far as anodizing goes, it's a pretty hard one to get to match in with different things, but this is one serious knife. As far as function goes, fit, finish, this is one that I think is flying under the radar. I haven't had these sell really well, but man, the quality in this knife is definitely there. So very happy with these. Happy with this whole batch. So again, these will be posted over the next couple days at our website at www.jdcutlery.com. Definitely go on, check them out, see if there's anything you like there. I do have 30 other knives currently for sale on the website. And thank you for tuning in, and I guess we'll see you on the next one.